So this video is going to explain how to change the components of your Shark Rocket Deluxe Pro corded vacuum. And if you have a different vacuum brand or used to a Dyson or something like that, some of the interaction points on this vacuum can be a little bit confusing. And there doesn't appear to be any buttons here. Usually you would push something over here. This has a storage hook right there. It can be a little bit confusing. So we're going to go ahead and explain the different components here. There's essentially 2 or 3 different latch styles depending on how you want to describe it. And we'll just walk through each of them. But for reference, we have the head here. We have the tube here. And at the top up here, you have the motor. So the first interaction point is going to be right here at the motor to this tube. That's this right here. You see a little lock here. It's gray. This is a button. You push the button, these 2 pieces separate out. That's very simple. That's pretty much what you'd expect from a vacuum. Typically, you might want to then go ahead and say you want this to clean out your car. You would get one of your accessories like this, and you want to pop it on here. It works well enough. It doesn't pop on. It's probably not what you're expecting, but it's actually fine. If you want to use the crevasse tool, you could also pop it on. It's a pressure fit. It's not a problem. It doesn't need to connect here and snap on because it's not powered. This head is powered, so it has a little plug thing here to deliver power to the rotating motor at the bottom. This crevasse tool doesn't need power, so it's a friction fit and you could just pull it off. When you want to connect the tube, you just line it up and you push, it snaps in place. That lock has a nice audible click and you're good to go. So this is a pretty simple interaction. And if you have a Dyson, this is basically the same thing. Dyson always makes their buttons red. This one is gray. There you go. Now we have this connection here. This is a little bit confusing. You're looking at it, and again, I would expect intuitively for the button to be up here, maybe on the back here, maybe down here. It's not there, right? So you might get a little bit confused about how you separate out this motor piece or this accessory head from this tube. And it's right here. It's called the wand release, and it is meant to be used, not surprisingly, given the placement and this being an upright vacuum, with your foot. So make believe my hand is my foot, or you could obviously use your hand. You're going to push this piece down, and now the 2 pieces will separate out. It's very simple. You can see there's a little bit of a kind of a latch here, and that's what's holding it in. So you push it down, nice snap. Now it's connected. When you want to separate the 2, there's no button up here. This is not a button. That's not a button. It's right here. And it's as simple as that. That uses that foot piece right here called the wand release. Again, it'd be nice if it was red or neon yellow or something so you knew what it was, but it's right here and it's black. It's called the wand release. Okay, so now we have the tube. This is the floor end, the business end, and you might want to connect something like this in order to clean your blinds or to clean something overhead or something far away. Now we're going to go ahead and once again, it's the friction fit. This does not have a motor, so it uses the friction fit. It just pops on place and is nice and secure. Same with this right here. Pops on. It's hold on nice and secure, no problems, and you could just twist and pull when you're done with it. That is the same as the other connection, because this connector is the same as the one on the front of the motor. You can see they look identical. The difference is this one has a hook here for storing the device. This does not have a hook, but this round piece, this plug, that's reflected here, and the fit from the accessories is the same. The only other release that you need to concern yourself with, or latch you need to concern yourself, is this one right here. And this is different than the other ones. This is specific to this upholstery tool, which you get out right here. Basically, we have the sort of bristle head. If you want to get to this specific upholstery tool, which doesn't need the bristles, it just uses these sort of like red scratchy things. This is just to pick up finer stuff on upholstery, you go ahead and you remove these bristles, and that gives you the different end. This latch has nothing to do with connections except for connect this piece and this piece, but it's not connecting a standard accessory the way we were before. So yeah, if you're trying to figure out how to connect things and disconnect things from your Shark Rocket Deluxe Pro vacuum, that should answer your questions. Any other questions or comments, please leave something below. Thanks for watching.